Sophia Bush and Grant Hughes' marriage has ended after 13 months. In August 2023, Bush filed for divorce from Hughes. The couple remains good friends, a source close to the pair told People. Before things got amorous during the COVID-19 outbreak, the One Tree Hill actress and Hughes were friends for almost 10 years. When Bush was seen holding hands with Hughes on a date in Malibu, California in 2020, the pair was initially connected. Although they didn't disclose their connection to the world until the next year, Hughes quickly proposed to Bush while on a romantic vacation in Italy. They were married in a magnificent ceremony in June 2022 in Hughes' native Oklahoma. Bush started dating Ashlyn Harris, a professional soccer player, in October 2023. A representative for the businessman told People, "Grant will always want the best for Sophia, and is supportive of all that makes her happy and fulfilled." Discover everything there is to know about Grant Hughes, including his charitable endeavors and union with Sophia Bush. After attending the University of Oklahoma as a young adult and earning a Bachelor of Business Administration in Entrepreneurship and Venture, Hughes was born and raised in Oklahoma. He eventually pursued his master's degree in education at Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles. He then went to the University of Michigan, where he graduated with an MS in Environmental Psychology and Decision-Making and an MBA in Strategy, Innovation, and Design Thinking. For the most part of his career, Hughes has worked with charity organizations and pursued entrepreneurial endeavors. Following his graduation, he started working at SHFT, a lifestyle platform that actor Adrian Grenier and producer Peter Glaetzer developed with the goal of using food, design, art, and cinema to promote a more sustainable way of living. Later, he co-founded Focus Motion, a machine learning software startup that uses body sensors to measure movement and provide users with individualized health advice. Even the late Kobe Bryant made an investment in the business in 2016. Hughes currently owns stakes in a number of other businesses. Most recently, he launched Drink Good Wine, a venture that brings natural wines to consumers' front doors. Hughes worked as a teacher for Teach for America during his graduate studies. Teach for America's mission is to end educational inequality in schools. Later on, he worked as a teacher in the Los Angeles Unified School District, assisting young kids in reaching their objectives and even producing a 14-minute short film of their own. In addition, he has volunteered for a great deal of other groups, such as the Wayfarer Foundation, which assists in giving residents of Skid Row in Los Angeles free clothes, haircuts, foot washing, medical services, legal services, a warm meal, showers, and eye exams. Along with providing wholesome meals with frontline foods, Hughes supported medical personnel and other vital workers during the pandemic. Hughes started the Venice Book Club in the beginning of 2020 to share some of his best books with others. The California-based club read 29 works during the year, including Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and Elie Wiesel's Night. Before their friendship blossomed into romance, Bush and Hughes were friends for almost 10 years after initially meeting on a vacation to Nicaragua for the New Year's holiday. "We became fast friends but only saw each other a few times a year because both of us were traveling all of the time for work," Bush told Vogue. But the pandemic drew them closer together. They became friends over books, articles, and their shared activism while under quarantine, and this finally resulted in lengthy FaceTime conversations. Later, in a Drama Queens podcast episode, the actress revealed that she changed her romantic style after coming to an understanding that resulted from consistently dating the wrong individuals. Soon afterward, she developed a fresh perspective on Hughes. "I thought, as I moved from where I usually choose or where I was willing to see potential to a point where I was inspired rather than empathetic. Neither my friends nor I are unaware that the individual I had an epiphany about was someone I had known for a decade. And everyone was saying, 'You idiot, welcome to your own party.'" Bush remarked, and I was like, "Well, cool, I'm glad I'm here." Early in 2020, Bush and Hughes went on their first date before officially tying the knot. They ended up taking a COVID-19 test together, which made their outing incredibly indicative of the times. "Our first date was also our first COVID test," Hughes posted on Instagram as part of a slideshow. In a Podcrushed podcast interview, Bush revealed that she and Hughes participated in a couples coaching program before becoming engaged. She works with individuals who are getting ready for their wedding on this program. We think we're going to do this, even though we had only been dating for 4 months. We need to know because we have a feeling. The One Tree Hill alumni admitted that their coach felt they were very strange ducks, but they added, "We're either going to go through this thing and decide that we're each other's people, or we'll know we're not and we'll be friends." Hughes and Bush, who met in Lake Como in 2021, were married in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in June 2022. Bush is an entrepreneur. Bush said to Vogue that the venue was chosen because it represented the couple's common love of activism. The couple had spent time there during the pandemic. Tulsa is a place where so much progressive justice work is happening, so much deep history has been uncovered and is at long last being honored, and so many people are building a deeply inspiring future, she said. Bush wore a special floral Monique Lhuillier dress at the Philbrook Museum of Art, where they were married. Bush and Hughes walked down the aisle together behind a bridal party comprised of the couple's closest friends and their parents. "We met in the middle, took one another's hands, and together we walked into our wedding," she said. "We slowed down as we approached the aisle to take in everyone's presence, our friends and family. It was truly amazing to see. We then proceeded up the aisle to greet our MC, Jedediah Jenkins, a prolific author and our lifelong best friend." In June 2023, the pair commemorated their 1-year wedding anniversary. "It has been 365 days since I first called you husband. The wisest choice I've ever made. This is how it feels exactly now. Joyful. Running together, laughing and smiling, toward the future." With a nostalgic picture from their wedding day, Bush posted on Instagram, saying, "I love you, my favorite. What a full, beautiful, dynamic, exciting, growth-filled year we've had together," Hughes wrote in a different Instagram post. "I enjoy living my life with you so much." Hughes has established himself as one of Bush's most ardent admirers. He even sent a heartfelt tribute to her on social media prior to the debut of her show Good Sam. He commended her dedication to the position, which included learning how to play the piano and gaining practical experience in a real hospital. "My darling, you have my undying admiration. Sam is alive because of you. You've seen open heart procedures, outdone actual medical professionals with your one-handed surgical knots, picked up the piano, dashed through hospitals, woken up at strange hours to go to work, and contributed your skill, compassion, and diligence to a character that can only be fulfilled by perfection. And with all of her flaws and strengths, Sam is a masterpiece. As I stand by your side, it's been lovely to watch you and offer my support," he added. Bush filed for divorce from Hughes 7 weeks after the couple's first wedding anniversary. According to a person close to the couple, Sophia and Grant were acquaintances for 10 years before becoming close during COVID because they both loved doing community work. They are still close friends and continue to manage their nonprofit together. People discovered in October 2023 that Bush is in a relationship with Ashlyn Harris, a professional soccer player. 5 months after their divorce became public, Hughes asked the court to lift the mutual temporary restraining order against the former couple so he could invest $300,000 in real estate, Oklahoma storage facilities, claiming that the investment would not impact any prenuptial payments. These new court filings, which People obtained in January 2024, showed this. Bush requested that the court maintain their unity agreement, but Hughes's request was eventually granted.